For the past 30 days, I didn't do a single rep. No push-ups, no squats, no pull-ups, not one. Instead, I replaced my entire workout with 6 exercises where you don't move at all, you just hold a position and stay there, while your muscles slowly file for divorce. They're called isometric holds, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 6 I used, how long to hold each one, the mistakes that make them useless, and how to program them into a complete workout that takes about 12 minutes a day. 5 of them need 0 equipment, 1 needs a pull-up bar or anything sturdy you can hang from. Isometrics might be the only training method where doing absolutely nothing is the entire workout. Your couch has technically been training this way for years. The difference, as you're about to find out, is intent. First, the obvious question. How can standing perfectly still make you stronger? When you hold a position under load, your muscles contract without changing length. That's an isometric contraction, and here's what makes it special. At the joint angle you're holding, your nervous system can recruit a massive share of available muscle fibers. In maximal isometric efforts, recruitment is as effective as what you get in normal reps. Your body isn't cheating with momentum. It can't. There's nowhere to go. 3 things make isometrics worth your time. 1. Strength at your weakest point. Every lift has a sticking point, the exact angle where you fail. Isometrics let you park at that angle and strengthen it directly. 2. Tendon and joint health. Research on isometric loading shows it's one of the best tools we have for building tendon stiffness and managing tendon pain, which is why physiotherapists prescribe holds for things like patellar and Achilles tendinopathy. Your muscles recover in days. Tendons take longer to adapt. Isometrics give them the signal without beating them up. 3, and this one surprised me, blood pressure. Multiple studies, including a large 2023 meta-analysis in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, found isometric training reduced resting blood pressure more than cardio and lifting weights. Simple wall sits a few times a week, outperformed running. Your doctor is going to think you've been hiding something. Here are the results, and I'll go over them quickly because I promised an experiment, not a lecture. The biggest one, my knee. I had ACL surgery a year ago, and ever since, the quad on that leg has been half asleep. Other muscles compensating, doing work they were never hired for, and progress on that side crawling. 30 days of holds, and my knee pain dropped significantly. More importantly, for the first time since surgery, I can feel that quad actually switching on and pulling its weight again. That alone sold me on this experiment. Strength-wise, every single hold improved, and my strength in those specific positions went up a lot. Muscle mass, I've been training for 10 years, and after a month of technically standing still, I held on to all of it as far as I can tell. I'll take that trade. And one honest drawback, which I'll come back to at the end of the video, because it changes how I recommend you actually use these. Stay for it. First, the 6 holds. The horse stance covers your entire lower body, quads, glutes, and hips. Feet about 1.5 shoulder widths apart. Toes forward or slightly out. Now sink down like you're sitting into a chair that isn't there until your thighs approach parallel. Chest up, back straight. Knees tracking over your toes. Push slightly out, not caving in. And now, exist. Around the 45-second mark, your legs will start negotiating with you. Do not negotiate. Common mistake, not sinking low enough. If your knees are barely bent, you're not doing a horse stance. You're just standing suspiciously. Depth is what loads the muscle. Beginners, aim for 30 seconds. Intermediate, 90. If you can hold 3 minutes with thighs at parallel, your legs are officially not the problem in your training. Too hard? Do a wall sit instead. Same idea, with the wall handling your balance. Now onto your pulling exercise. Lats, biceps, upper back, and a grip that opens jars on the first try. Jump or step up so your chin is over the pull-up bar, palms facing you or away, your choice. Squeeze your shoulder blades down and back. Keep your chest close to the bar and hold that top position. Don't hang from your joints. Stay actively pulled up, elbows bent hard. Common mistake, letting yourself slowly sag until your arms are nearly straight and calling it a hold. If your chin drops below the bar, the set is over. Be honest, the bar knows. Beginners, aim for 10 seconds. It's harder than it sounds. Intermediate, 30 seconds. 45 plus, and your pull-ups will feel absurdly easy. If you can't hold the top yet, start with a dead hang. Arms straight, shoulders active, just hanging, which sounds easy until your grip gives out at 30 seconds and you develop a new and lasting respect for chimpanzees. Dead hangs also decompress your spine, so it's a rare exercise that doubles as physical therapy. Your pushing exercise: chest, shoulders, and triceps. Get into the bottom of a push-up. Body in a straight line, hands under your shoulders, and hover your chest about an inch off the floor. Elbows at roughly 45 degrees from your body, not flared straight out. Squeeze your glutes and brace your abs so your hips don't sag. Then hold, an inch off the floor, going nowhere. You will shake. Everyone shakes. Shaking is just your muscles applauding. Let them. Common mistake: hips sagging toward the floor or piking up toward the ceiling. Your body should be one rigid line from head to heels. The moment it bends, half the exercise disappears. Beginners, 10 seconds. Intermediate, 30. A full minute an inch off the ground, and I have questions about your lifestyle. The gymnastics gold standard for core training. This one position is the foundation for basically every impressive skill a gymnast does. Lie on your back. Press your lower back into the floor. This is non-negotiable. Everything depends on it. Lift your shoulder blades and legs off the ground. Arms extended overhead. Legs straight. Your body forms a shallow banana shape, held together entirely by your abs. Common mistake: lower back peeling off the floor. If there's a gap under your back, the tension has left your abs and moved into your spine, which is a trait nobody should accept. Fix it by bending your knees or raising your legs higher. Shorten the lever until your back stays glued down. Beginners, 20 seconds with knees bent. Intermediate, 45 straight-legged. A minute or more and planks will simply never threaten you again. Here's the one almost every isometrics video skips: the hinge pattern, glutes and hamstrings. Skip it and you've built a body that looks great, but pulls the hamstrings reaching for the remote. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat. Drive through your heels and lift your hips until your body is a straight line from shoulders to knees. Now extend one leg straight out and hold everything up with the other side. Squeeze the working glute like it owes you money. Common mistake: arching your lower back to fake height. The lift comes from your glute squeezing, not your spine bending. If you feel it in your back, lower your hips slightly and squeeze harder. Beginners, hold 2 legs down for 30 seconds. Intermediate, 20 seconds per side single leg, 45 per side, and your hamstrings are bulletproof. Your overhead press, shoulders and upper chest, no bar required. From a push-up position, walk your feet toward your hands until your hips point at the ceiling and your body forms an upside-down V. The steeper the angle, the more weight your shoulders carry. Press the floor away, keep your arms locked, and let your head hang neutral between your arms. Common mistake: bending the elbows and letting the shoulders collapse. Push the ground away the entire time. Imagine trying to leave handprints in it. Beginners, 20 seconds at a gentle angle. Intermediate, 45, steep, maybe feet elevated on a chair. When that's easy, chest-to-wall handstand holds are the graduation, but the pike hold alone will build shoulders that fill out a t-shirt. Here's the exact structure. No jokes in this section, because this is the part that makes it actually work. Do all 6 holds as a circuit. Hold each one for your current maximum with good form. You want to stop exactly when the form breaks, not before, because we're actually not very good at knowing when we reach failure. Our mind breaks long before our body does. Remember that. Rest 60 to 90 seconds between holds. That's 1 round, roughly 12 minutes. Beginners, 1 round, 4 days a week. Intermediate, 2 rounds, 4 days a week. Advanced, 3 rounds, or hold each position for time at a harder progression. Deeper stance, steeper pike, single limb versions. Progress one of 2 ways. Add 5 seconds to a hold each week, or make the position harder at the same duration. Don't do both at once. When you hit around 90 seconds on any hold, stop adding time and make it harder instead. Past that point, you're training endurance, not strength. Now, the drawback I promised. After 30 days of pure holds, I went back to weights and sports, and my body had partially forgotten how to move. Not the strength though. The strength was all there, but the coordination. My nervous system had spent a month producing high tension without ever moving through a range of motion, and it briefly forgot how to handle that tension while stretching and moving fast. The first week back came with some minor cramping, awkward movement here and there, and a very humbling dose of soreness. It all came back quickly. But it's real, and nobody selling you isometrics mentions it. So here's my actual recommendation. Isometrics won't maximize muscle size. Full range of motion reps are still king for pure hypertrophy, because the strength you build with holds is strongest near the angle you train. They're not cardio, blood pressure benefits aside. And as I learned firsthand, running them completely alone for weeks costs you dynamic coordination. Unless you're doing a deliberate focus block, keep 1 or 2 dynamic sessions a week alongside the holds. Even just some light full range movement. And if you're rehabbing an injury like I was, run the plan past your physio before you start. But if you want to get genuinely strong, fix your weak points, armor your tendons, and do most of it in 12 minutes a day with zero equipment, this is the most efficient training I've ever done, and these 6 holds have earned a permanent place in my routine. Even doing some holds on active rest days is a great idea and will definitely help you get stronger in the gym. Pick your times, set a timer, and go hold still on purpose. Your couch will be so proud. If you want a full bodyweight program with 0 to minimal equipment, progressions, weekly structure, the complete system, my 12-week No Gym Warrior program is linked below. Subscribe if this video earned it, and I'll see you in the next one.